as you might say. Jeremy, thank you so much for that. A classic play about poverty, race, discrimination, and life's dreams is coming to the Topeka stage for the first time in several decades. Shades of Theater is producing A Raisin in the Sun in partnership with the Topeka chapter of the Lynx. Darren Kennedy is the director. Larissa Kelpin plays Ruth, and they are both here with us today. Welcome to you.
Hey, hello.
You know, you're one of my favorite people, Darren.
You know, I've gotten to a place where the couch actually feels a little bit comfortable, which is saying something for me, because like talking about things, I was like, oh gosh, I hope I don't say something
You're
foolish.
usually behind the scenes as a director.
Yeah.
So what attracted you to this project, bringing A Raisin in the Sun to the stage?
You know, first of all, Shades and the Lynx goal of highlighting minority voices, highlighting marginalized folks, and bringing those stories to the stage in a way that is focused on authenticity, fidelity, and vibrancy was the first thing. So that the mission and values there. The thing about A Raisin in the Sun is that it's a classic, and it's a classic for a reason. It is honest. As you've described, yes, it's about oppression, it's about poverty, it's about housing discrimination, but it's also about the ways that we as humans connect to each other and find ways to overcome those things. So it's a big assignment as a director.
I was going to say, do you feel some pressure?
Oh, so much. But exciting too.
Yeah.
And this cast, so I'll prep to sit over to Larissa. This cast and the talent pool in Topeka also made me say, oh, well, I can't not do this. That would be foolish.
Well, and here you are. You've got people like Larissa. Who is Ruth, and what is Ruth all about?
So Ruth is the younger matriarch in the family, and she is kind of the driving force for the family to keep everyone on time, make sure everything gets done. Kind of the unsung hero, I think, for the household in a lot of different ways. And one of the biggest struggles she deals with throughout the play is the sense of distance between her and Walter Lee, that he is wanting something that she can no longer provide, which for anyone who's a spouse or a partner, that is not a great feeling. So having to deal with that, as well as being a mom and you know, trying to keep everything in the house together, it's been a joy, but it's definitely been a challenge.
Is the play still set back in the 50s?
Yes,
okay,
we're keeping it in its time in 1959.
When you think about that, and you as a modern woman, how do you relate that across the decades?
So one of the biggest things that I had to draw from to start work on this, because there are a lot of scenes where I know in the time it was a lot harder to maybe leave or divorce. So there were a lot of periods where I'm like, I would have been out of there. So I had to really tap into thinking about, when you go through strife, what makes you stay? Mm-hmm. What makes you want to fight for your family? What makes you want to dig in and work even harder? And whenever I kind of thought about the basic of what she was doing rather than the specific in the situation, that was kind of where I had to start. And honestly, the themes are so universal and do cross over to modern times. I didn't have to reach for some of the things really too hard, which may be scary a little bit, but is very beneficial in terms of its relevancy to bringing it to the stage right
I think
now.
sometimes exactly. It's the things that we can still learn from today and relate to today. There's going to be a special performance in here where you're going to actually talk a little bit and you invite young people.
Yes.
What's going to be different about that? Why should people come to that? I think it's August 23rd. Is the
August
specific
23rd,
date.
yes. And any youth who comes that night gets in free.
Nice.
So first of all, anyone who's wanting to help youth engender a passion for the arts, please
Bring them. Load your car.
Load them up, bring them in. And what we'll have is a talk back as well that is with me and with some of the cast members to really kind of break down some of the themes and some of the big ideas, particularly for a youth audience. One of the central characters in the play is a 10-year-old who was played by Larissa's son.
Oh, so the
Yes.
family relationship, that came easy.
Right. And so childhood is important to this play as well.
Yeah, so August 23rd is the night for that, but the play itself is the 22nd to the 24th, and again the 28th to the 30th at Neese Gray Theater on the Washburn campus. Get information and, of course, your tickets as well at shadesoftheater.com. Darren, Larissa, thank you so very much. Looking forward to the show.
Thank you,
you.
as
Have
always.
a good one. You'll find out who's getting a nice boost